That was your colleague, Adam Schiff. Did the interview move the needle for you?
I agree with Congressman Schiff, particularly the president's final answer about giving it his best being sufficient. What is sufficient, what is necessary, is that we defeat Donald Trump in November. Because what Donald Trump has planned for his second term is Project 2025, which is going to politicize Social Security, send those checks with strings attached. It's going to try to outlaw abortion medication. It's going to undermine civil-military relations, make the United States closer to a banana republic. And it's going to install him as a dictator who can use the Department of Justice as his personal law firm for retribution. These are clear and present threats to American democracy, and Democrats need to defeat him. And my challenge to Republicans is have the same painful and public conversation that Democrats are having right now. You should be stressing to Donald Trump that he should step aside, because after that debate performance where he lied once every 90 seconds and again refused to honor election results, that last time around got a number of police officers killed, Republicans are staying mute.
But what about the Democratic concern about the president? He's not performed particularly well. I mean, do you expect more of your colleagues will ask him to step aside?
The president won the vast majority of delegates through free and fair elections, which we as a party respect, unlike Republicans. And we are going to honor the will of those millions of voters by not brushing them aside lightly. We need to have thorough, methodical conversations at every level of the party. And that's exactly what Hakeem Jeffries is doing today. Hakeem is demonstrating strong leadership by consulting and listening and bringing the caucus together to have conversations in person. That's exactly what we want to see at the helm of the House Democratic Party. And that is the way that we need to proceed, because millions of voters have already weighed in. And again, the Republican Party is refusing to do that. They are a cult of personality that is not holding their party leader to account in any way whatsoever, even despite the fact that he is trying to overturn the core institutions of our democracy.
Do you expect a fair amount of freak out when the Democratic caucus meets on Tuesday?
No, I don't think we're in freak out mode. I think the party wants to defeat Donald Trump. I think the party is willing to have painful conversations, is willing to look at all the evidence, public opinion research, the president's performances, and decide where do we think we have the best chance of defeating Donald Trump. And regardless of what the decision is from Joe Biden, from the party, it's going to be a team sport going forward. We've got stars. We've got people like Gina Raimondo who can go out there, talk about outcompeting China, talk about investing in domestic manufacturing. Pete Buttigieg, talk about infrastructure and training the next generation of the American workforce. Kamala Harris about protecting reproductive rights. Democrats can make the case because Trump is historically unpopular. The key to this campaign, Mike, is that the best candidate to defeat Donald Trump ultimately is Donald Trump himself, because he is historically unpopular. Americans do not want another dose of him.